Hello, everyone.
Let's see if this works.
Yeah, it should work. Looks like fine.
I'm just gonna check on my own channel. Yeah, seems to be working.
Okay, I don't know, that was a slight bug. I could only select vote to ban. So, hello, everyone. If there's anyone.
Alexander, how are you doing?
Oh my god, 60 concurrent viewers. So, today I'm a tail gunner in Stuka with Chris from Military Aviation History.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hello, Reminius. Hello, Günther. Hello, Cloaker.
Hey, everyone. How are you guys? We're just flying around a little bit in the Stuka. We're gonna hopefully get to the target before we get shot down. Hopefully drop some bombs accurately, and then hopefully make it back without being shot down. And obviously, we're going to talk about all things Stuka since we are crowdfunding our new book. If you haven't heard yet, you can, of course, check it out at stukabook.com. Link should be shown now on the screen.
At least on Chris' stream.
Yes. Thank you. Big thank you here, of course, to everybody who has already funded and helped us get the show on the road. Very appreciated. And yeah, I think I'm just going to start my engine here. And we shall go. How is it looking back there?
Well, it looks nice. It's just huge hangars, actually. I didn't suspect hangars to be out here. So I guess we are a larger one. Oh, there's a Flak 88, I think. On our left, right?
On our left, I see a 20 mil, but there might be...
Oh, wait, no, yes, it's your left, actually. It's a big one. It should be 10 o'clock.
That's a 20 mil for me.
Yeah, that's way too big.
You want me to drive over there? Oh, you're looking at that one. Okay, no, I'm looking at okay, yeah, I know. That's an 88 and there's a 20 mil to the left of it and a 20 mil to the right of it.
I'm not sure if I can see them because I only see 88s, two 88s, but maybe they are too far away or too close or something. I don't see anything small. Right. Over there are U-88s, if I'm not mistaken, and a one-engine fighter. Or is this a Heinkel 111? That could also be. Hard to tell the distance. Oh, why did... Oh, come on. YouTube, the chat does not automatically scroll. That's unfortunate, so...
That's annoying. Is everybody in the chat, first of all, thank you very much for joining. How are the audio levels? Can you hear Bernhard? Can you hear me? Can you hear the game? Is everybody louder than they usually are?
Oh my god. I have a huge graphical glitch.
Oh, do you?
Yep.
Same issue as before?
No, a complete different one.
Oh, okay. Is it going to interfere with you doing your job?
We will see. It's hard to tell. You need to move again. We will see. Some parts of the ground were stuck. So Chris is doing the pre-flight checkup, it seems, because he's moving around a lot of stuff.
Yes, I'm moving around a lot of stuff.
And I'm checking the machine gun.
Right, water, oil, everything's good to go. I think we're gonna punch it here.
You see there's a 109 behind us, so hopefully he doesn't ram us while we try to take off.
Well, maybe he's an escort. I'm just going to send a message to a couple of people who might be giving an escort.
Hey Luke, thank you very much.
Sorry for the flashy bits, chat. Sorry, that was just... Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? Yeah, I think we're gonna hit the warehouse or the artillery. That's what we're gonna do.
Sounds fine for me.
I feel like I had to do something, but I can't remember. Oh, okay, they're saying that you're a bit loud, so I'm going to have to decrease your audio a little bit.
Okay, you can turn me down. Will it let you shoot off your tail? Actually, I tried that yesterday. You can hit it, but it only damages the trim, and Chris mentioned some people use that to grief, I think is the correct term, and so they likely nerfed that. Because some people can jump in as a tail gunner and some will, yeah. abuse it, so they fixed that.
Question, Planopedia, what version of the Stuka had the siren removed? Well, all of them, because they were field kits initially, and you only mounted them if you wanted to have them on. And when the industry supplied them with the D model, they were already so hugely unpopular that usually when a Stuka arrived with those installed from the factory, they would just take them off immediately. So it's not like it was integrated into the aircraft that you can't take it off. It was relatively easy to do.
This is gonna be fun if you start, because the graphic glitch is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's basically all the woods are. So it basically has 2 levels of ground. Okay, it seems to kinda adopt. No, there's basically a huge amounts of woods, and they are moving in a very slow pace to me. So
I'm starting to get some graphical glitches here as well. Yeah, that's fun.
yeah, so
Fun times.
yeah, we'll manage somehow. I mean, it's only the ground, so.
Why did the Stuka not have an engine automation similar to the FW190? Good question. I'm actually not the best person to answer that. I assume. Oh, somebody's writing to me. 1 second. Which one is it again?
Computer Whisper, yeah, correct. It's parallax graphics. Oh, the graphics fixed themselves apparently now, and it looks way better. I think. Yeah, it looks amazing. Nice river down there.
So yeah, with the engine automation, I assume there is an issue maybe with the engine itself, that this was difficult, or there was just a level of complexity that wasn't really needed.
The game is IL-2 Battle of Stalingrad, by the way. The plane is a Stuka. So Sheriff is going to escort us?
Yeah, and I think
Nice.
he has Count with him as well. Both are in my squadron, which I have flown with for a long time.
Your former squadron, so. Yeah, somebody's coming up behind us.
If there's yellow, it's usually a German. If there's
It's so far away, it's black at best.
Okay.
I have zoomed in at max and it's probably 10 pixels. Okay, actually it's moving at perpendicular to us, it seems.
Why does Stuka have an inverted goal design, lift and also ground clearance? From what I understand. Yeah, so this is not War Thunder for the people in the chat. This is IL-2, the Great Battle Series, the new envisioned revamped IL-2 game that came out, 10 years ago, and have been gradually improving and adding more planes. It's really good by now, so if you got yourself a stick, if you're looking to go into flight sims, I would recommend this one. It's sort of a go-between from full fidelity with DCS and going in War Thunder, which is a little bit more easy to get into, I guess. Rip off the landing gear to increase performance. Well, in the
No.
D model, I can just blow them off if I wanted to. Not that that's included in the game, but actually, no, I don't think that the D3 can do that. I think that's only from the D5.
US mod lover comments, oh boy, Burner gets the bow time. Experience of dying horrible while Bismarck bails out. So yeah, we'll say hello to the squirrels and everything.
Exactly. Okay, so we're gonna have to climb a little bit more. I have track IR, and then head towards the target.
I have a mouse.
Bernard, I think Bernard has his joystick.
Yeah, thanks to B Dot for sending me the joystick.
How long ago was that actually?
That was in 2016, I think. It was still when I was living in a shared flat and had a very small channel. Trauco notes my money is on Bernard pulling an Indiana Jones Senior. We actually tried this yesterday. That this doesn't happen. Did you start smoke?
Did I? Oh yeah, I need to. Oh yeah. That's good that you told me. I need to open up the water radiators. Good. Thank you for noticing that.
Yeah, it's stopped now. I was like, did we reach the height for condensation already? I don't think so.
We're gonna have to throttle back a bit, rest the engine just a little bit for it to cool down.
I need to clean my monitor and seeing enemies everywhere.
Yeah, that's the joy of flight sims.
Yeah.
What is my opinion on War Thunder? Hey, it's a great collection of aircraft. I had a little bit of a hiatus with that game because I took it too serious in the beginning, but if you just enjoy it for the planes and if you accept the little flaws and the little gimmicks of a free-to-play game, you're gonna have some good fun, I think. I enjoy it.
Also the tanks and everything. I particularly like the combination of playing RB tanks versus planes and everything combined.
Okay, so we've got it. Cyrion, yeah, thanks. You know who's translating the manual at the moment? That would be me. Thanks for the hint, though.
Chris, I have a question here. Trauco asked, shouldn't the MG 81Z have two sides?
You mean two sides? Oh, two sides? No, just one. I mean, you're just aiming for one. If you have two so close to each other, you're just gonna get confused.
Yeah, probably. Makes sense? Just relaying the questions.
I think I have to check this again, but I think there was a way to disengage one, so you're only firing with one gun instead of two, so you have more, quote unquote, you have more ammo, right?
Yeah.
But I would have to check. Okay, we're slowly approaching 2K here. Actually, if you turn around 180 degrees, you might see a couple of instrument gauges where you can check our altitude, I think, at least.
Let me... I'm not sure what that is. Those look like, the one is at 39, the other is at 0. There's the ammunition. No, I don't see any gauges. I don't think, and there's one goes from 0 to 10, that's probably the volume for the loudspeakers according to Manowar. But it's on 8, so we are not man enough.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, because you're...
because all men play on 10, for those people that are old enough to know that one. Oh, there's something behind us.
Is there? That's
yeah.
German.
Yeah, it's a German one.
It's a 109.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 109. You're waving because I was getting, I zoomed in.
Yeah,
he's... Looks like a really nice 109. How did he came up so fast?
It's Sheriff. He comes out of nowhere.
I mean, I was looking in a complete different direction, but it was like, okay, where did he come now? So question, what's your favorite World War II plane? So Chris, what is your favorite World War II plane?
My favorite World War II plane currently is the Stuka, because we are writing a book on it.
So,
I'm gonna plug it again. I'm taking all these opportunities you guys give me to just plug it again. Go to stukabook.com and check out our campaign. There you go.
Another one, I think it's another 109. Yeah, it looks like a 109 is coming again from the same side.
Yeah, that must be Hound. Okay, now we go towards...
What is my favorite World War II plane? For me, it probably is, and that goes back to watching the Black Sheep's TV series as a child, the F4U-1 Corsair.
Oh, that's a good choice.
So, but once I started playing War Thunder, it became a bit the 109. Also the Focke-Wulf, but yeah, it's a bit the D13. I like the D13, but it's a bit tricky. There's some others. Yeah, there's another 109.
He sounds like a late war crewman, very green, has no idea what's going on or how things work. So I think you know how things work. At least you know how to use the gun, right? That's the only thing you have to do.
For my chat, ideally, if you have a question, put add military history visualized before, because then it's highlighted in the chat and it's easier for me to see.
Yeah, same thing for my chat, please. Put my name there.
It should auto-complete once you add in front. At the first few things. Okay, Chris, we have what's the rotating thingy to the aft of the turret? I will try to answer and you correct me. So this is from what I remember from the latest stream, a bit of a homing beacon device to be used to get it's sent out by one of the radar stations, and then you can turn it in and follow it. This was a bit clumsy.
It's a direct finding loop. So you see those either in the Stuka, it looks like this. In the 109s, for example, you have just a loop antenna, and if you are familiar with sort of American aircraft, it's that teardrop-shaped bearing that is sometimes sticking out either on top or to the side or below the aircraft. And that just sends, that is the receiver for a radio signal that gets sent out, and that from your, let's say, your main airbase, and then you can just, using one of the instrument gauges, you just hone back on that and you find your way home.
So Sheriff and Hound are circling us, right?
Yes.
Okay, good.
And Zai asks, what bomb load did you take? If I remember correctly, 1 250 and 4 70s. It's very light, but I was like, I want to be able to climb a bit better.
We have a question here from QA Library. How do they stop the gunner damaging the aeroplanes on control surfaces?
Usually an interrupter. I'm not sure if that worked perfectly with the Stuka though. Especially with the MG-15, I think it would have been easier than with the MG-81. And usually that just doesn't allow the aircraft's gun or the gunner's gun to fire at certain angles, where it was assumed that he would hit his own aircraft instead of the enemy's aircraft. But as you noticed, I'll let you explain that. You tried it yesterday in game, so it's slightly different in game.
Yeah.
Oh, it says I'm playing DCS. Well, let me change that. Oh wait, what is this?
Okay, Katarian knows now with 100% more. Hello, just watched the Monte Casino video. Why was there a Rainbow Dash? Also dig your video semantics. The Rainbow Dash, it really depends. What did I say, or was the text on the icon there? Because I use Rainbow Dash, I think 2 or 3 times in a video. Usually it refers either to some cavalry joke, also might be some wishful thinking, or some misunderstanding sometimes. So it's usually kind of a joke reference. Like I also use sometimes a unicorn instead, like for a fantasy project. So I don't know exactly, because the video is, I wrote the initial, there's that. Again, these are two friendlies at our 6.
Yeah, they're circling us.
That's an interesting question, Chris. Darov Arizona asks, what is the lowest altitude the Stuka would dive from?
In a dive bombing capacity or in the close air support law?
Yeah, I would say the first one. And I guess according to regulation and then what they did in real life.
Generally speaking, 3,000 meters was considered the minimum. But usually it was sort of, from what I gather, between around 4,000. Sometimes up to 5,000. Depends also on the weather, the cloud ceiling visibility.
So, but you would, what was the minimum drop altitude?
That depends on your bomb load, as well as the altitude you're actually commencing your dive at. But the pull-out radius is generally between 300 to 500 meters, but with safety margins, you sometimes want to have up to 900 meters. So generally speaking, you would drop at 700 to 1,000 meters, generally speaking. I think the manuals generally go with 1,000 meters, but obviously in the field sometimes that was pushed a little bit lower. Obviously that's in the dive bombing capacity.
Trauco notes, fun fact, some crews called the Stuka Lorlante after a popular play about the saw called Lolante. Do you know anything about that? I never heard that.
I don't. I have never heard about that. But if you have a source on that, I would be very interested to take a look, because that seems like a little bit of a cultural reference. Okay,
Yeah.
so now.
Hey boobies, thank you very much. Your joystick made playing this game actually possible. Thank you very much, man. Cascadian, what is the spinning thing in front of the gunner? We explained this already. This is basically a homing device.
Yeah.
Marcus, the Geiger counter. My favorite plane is the P-47 because this was not for that plane, I would not exist. Yeah, that makes sense. Sanura, here I was expecting you to be one flying. Nope. I'm not
Hey, buddies.
experienced enough to do this yet.
Instrument flying on the Stuka, well, that wasn't really done for a long time. Okay, we're approaching the target, so we're gonna have to focus here a little bit.
Okay, what should I do?
Just keep an eye out.
For our friendly planes that startle me every time.
12 o'clock right now. The only problem we have is the cloud ceiling at the moment.
Okay, what are we gonna bomb?
An artillery position.
Fair enough. So likely 152s or 76 millimeter sword guns.
Most likely, yeah. Okay, now I've got to remember everything I have to do.
Can you take another question, Chris?
Yes, very quickly.
Hi, having read Rulu's book, the U-87 seems like a tough plane taking numerous 37 millimeter hits, but in flight sims it seems very fragile. Just how tough was it?
It was tough, but if you're taking cannon fire, yeah. Also, if you're taking hits in the radiator, that's the bad thing. Okay, we got a target right below us. Flak is already firing at some of our friendlies. We're gonna have to get ready now.
Okay. So
Right,
we do the dive by the book or by the propaganda reel?
Yeah, we're gonna dive by the book.
Okay. So no 90-degree dive.
No.
And no roll.
No. Screw the rolls. Okay, you ready?
Yep. Hans Joachim, it was a navigation device, no IFF as far as I know.
Here we go.
Hello, Sheriff. Woohoo! Oh, I'm blinded by the sun. I'm looking somewhere else now.
Yeah, I see my target.
I see some burning down there. You turned off the sirens?
I don't have sirens.
Ah, okay, they don't have sirens. Oh, we have some graphical glitches again. Yeah, that looks kind of weird.
Okay, let's get the hell out of Dodge. Let's see.
Yeah, there was something hit. Looks like you hit a tent, which is flying in the air, but...
Cool. Did you see any secondary explosions?
Nope.
Okay, I can't remember if I took the wing bellies or the wing bombs or not.
Something is burning down. Is this... No, I think this is gliding in the air. There's just one explosion over there. I think the tent is destroyed. Yeah, you hit the airfield ammo dump.
Yeah, let's just check.
Ammunition
Okay,
dump.
let's do one strafing pass. See what happens.
Sheriff and Hound are on our 6th
Nice.
and moving to our 7th. 7, not 7th. Hey, Fox Benton, the 4th.
Yeah, I wonder if that's still alive. Let's try.
Try the pulling good old standing still in the air and I will donate $30. What is the standing in the air?
Oh, he wants us essentially to... Wait a second.
To what?
He wants us essentially to go straight up and then try to... Are you giving them the good news?
Yeah, and I'm missing.
Oh, yeah, we still had some bombs, but I think I missed with those.
I think I saw something hit.
Oh yeah, there
I
is
think
something.
you hit, I think, between the tents, but...
Also, I see a gun. I'm gonna strafe the gun and then we're going home. Hopefully there's no AA still here, because otherwise we are going.
Space Lace, hey Bernard, are you by any chance familiar with the works of Guido Duhay on strategic bombing? If so, what is your opinion on it? Actually, I think in one of my first years, I found this book in the library at the university, and I loaned it, but I think I never had time to read it. So I know he was an Italian, and it's some thought on strategic bombing, and there's some debate how influential he was or not. But that's about it. So I didn't read, or if I think I read a few pages, but then it was probably 2001 to 2003 or something. So about at least 15 years ago.
I think back then his book was never translated into English, so there's a lot of people that say like, oh yeah, everybody read Duhay and they based their assumptions on strategic bombing on him. But back then it was very sort of national debates.
Yeah.
And you know, the Americans had their own strategic bombing supporters. The Brits had it, the French had it, and so on. So it was a very... That book I don't think is as influential as most people make it out to be. It might even be a little bit of a scapegoating of saying, oh yeah, the Italians were the ones with the strategic bombing, and that's why everybody followed it. And it wasn't us. But...
So, do we have a friendly on our 3 and on our 9? Is that correct? Because I saw one plane on one side and another one on the other.
I did see a 109 passing us. Yeah, that's a 109 on our 2 o'clock.
Okay, because so we have them on both sides now.
6 o'clock high, 7, 8, 109. Okay, let's go straight now. Straight back to base.
If you fly straight into the wind and go slow enough, the plane can turn in a helicopter. If you do that with a Stuka, that would be hilarious. That's a flat spin, right?
No, it's how do I explain that in English? It's literally how he explained it. You can just turn around from a little bit like vector thrusting, I guess you could say. I don't think I have got the skills for that, nor the plane.
So Trauco, or no, somebody else. The Roland T comes from the 5th Jagdgeschwader 88 from the Condor Legion, which had a pig as an emblem, which they called Roland T due to the pig in the movie Krach Roland T.
Ah, okay, interesting.
Oh, that's a really nice 109.
We've got something 12 o'clock, and I don't know what it is.
At what? 2 o'clock?
12 o'clock.
Okay, 12 o'clock I can't look. One 109 passed already. And the other one is at 5 o'clock. Oh, there's something else. Now we have 3, at least there are 3 planes.
That's a 109.
Yeah, but the one at the far, at 5 o'clock, far high, no, there are actually 2 up there. There are at least 4 planes now. 2 friendlies and 2 unknowns. You see them?
5 o'clock high?
They are very far away, yeah, 5 o'clock, 4 or 5 o'clock.
Well, if they're leaving, that's alright.
I don't think they are leaving, they came. It seems more like they keep their distance.
I'm using track IR.
They are definitely not Sheriff, and they're above the clouds more or less, I think.
Parallel course, right?
Yeah, they seem to be shadowing us. And the one is actually disappeared in the clouds, the other one is higher.
Yeah, I mean, Sheriff and Hound have probably already seen them.
Oh, that's also a nice 109. I really like the... Hello!
I messed that up with the bombs. So.
How do you see if it's an enemy or not? You have to be extremely close to see anything, let alone enough to identify them, but the eyes are also quite... But my eyes are also quite bad. Lucas, I saw your message, but it's hidden because you used the bad word, and I can't top out to unlock it, so I just read it. Basically on the color to a certain degree when they are closer. So usually if there's some yellow in it, it's usually a German. As you can see, they usually have all yellow parts, whereas I think the Soviets don't have it. And to a certain degree also shape. This is also yeah, that's another friendly on our right. I mean, some comes with experience as well, because I am not experienced. So the two guys shadowing us, I don't know. They're still there. I was too amazed looking at the 109 closely. Oh!
What's going on?
Someone on 6. It's a 109.
What's Stuka book? What's Stuka book? I'm going to take this opportunity to remind you to check out stukabook.com. There you go, that's our book. Somebody's been asking in chat. Thank you very much for all these opportunities to shill our work.
Basically, as a huge fan, by the way, we debated our military history class the concept of Blitzkrieg, but our professor was convinced that Blitzkrieg as a concept existed in pre-war years. I mean, it really depends on his argument. I mean, generally, Blitzkrieg, yeah, I mean, Bewegungskrieg is a concept that Germans used for ages, and they have it written all the time, but... And I read Bewegungskrieg like a lot of times now in pre-war stuff, but Blitzkrieg, basically, no, they rarely used it. You can't find... There are a few people that tracked it down, and you can't count it on one or two hands, basically, how often they use Blitzkrieg, and then it was always had some specific meaning, or not specific meaning. It was like, yeah, it was used, but that doesn't count as a convincing concept. But if you say like Bewegungskrieg is Blitzkrieg, and then you say okay, that's something different. So it really depends on the argument and what this talking is about. Yeah.
What Stuka variant is this? This is a D3.
And yeah, their Sheriff is flying escort, as far as I know, yes, and Hound as well, or Hound as well. So
maybe Cyrion as well, but I'm not quite sure. It was in the chat earlier saying that he doesn't have time, but then he stayed in the
Flying Horse, okay, almost there. Is he? Okay, that's not ours.
Yeah, we're about halfway back home.
Green Goblin said, if they're shooting at you, they are not friendly. Stupid! You guys need to try the M110 in the Battle of England. No, it's got adventure. I think... No, we didn't do that. In the Battle of Britain one, a few years ago, we also flew the Stuka. And then you attacked a ship, which I pointed out. No more details.
Oh, no, don't remind me. Don't remind me. Why is my chat button?
Carl Cecilio, what's the red fin spinning? That's oh wait, two enemies behind, or two unidentified at 6 o'clock, and one close. Too far away, they're closing in.
I see him. Yeah, that seems to be a gaggle here.
He doesn't aim at us yet, so he's passing by. Somebody dove.
Yeah.
109.6. Is it a 109? Yeah, that's a 109. And the other one, I couldn't track now. There are another two behind us. Oh my god, this is a whole swarm. One really doing an inverted flight. I think he's going for a Top Gun birdie.
No, I see him.
Try that with Hurricane.
Yeah, try it with Hurricane.
Oh, he's coming really close now. No, not that close.
That's fine. They know what they're doing.
There's another one. Okay, this one could shoot us down, but he also has a yellow nose, so I'm not
How
shooting
many
at.
109s are there? It's like the whole Luftwaffe.
I don't know. But every time I get a bit of an adrenaline rush when I see something moving. So Chad, sorry, I have to go look.
No, the Jericho Trumpet was only on the Stuka when it was ordered, and earlier on it was more likely than later. Let me get the promo thing here off here. And it's interesting because you have a lot of sort of pilots and then Geschwaders and Gruppen saying we don't want them, but then you have the generals like von Richthofen and so on saying we want you to
Oh,
use
that
them.
was close.
Which, yeah.
So we 109 passed really close. We have 2 now on our back. Before it was 3.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Oh my God, he's almost tipping his wing on our
Airplane.
yeah, on our
Stabilizer. Elevator.
elevator. That's the word. I was looking.
Oh my God, this looks pretty.
Should I go for a headshot?
No, no.
Yeah, it's really hard to resist here. I
See, this is why they nerfed the friendly fire of gunners. This is exactly the reason. Oh, that is pretty.
That is really close. Oh my God, that's oh.
No, this is fine. They're professionals.
Oh, we have 4 now on us. Oh, 6. Wait, is this a Romanian? No.
Right?
Oh.
No, they're German 109s.
Yeah, it looked like one of the camos I know from War Thunder. I think from the Romanian one, but no. It's a Balkenkreuz.
Where else can you get this sight, everyone? Where else can you get this sight? Wolfpack, how you doing?
Hey, Wolfpack is also there.
Yeah.
Oh,
thanks
my
very
chat
much for-
freezed again. Give me a second.
Thanks very much for that chat we had about the Stuka on your channel. Very appreciate it. Streamed it as well. Oh, now there's
no.
3 of them.
Oh, please. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Mike Jones, World War II online actor had real. Yeah, I played World War II online, I think 15 years ago, before it turned into Battlefield Europe. I'm old, I know.
Okay, I'm gonna break formation now.
Thanks for the escorts, guys. Oh, they are following us. Neat.
Oh, it's so pretty! This is so pretty! Oh.
Where is Ivan? I think he's scared today.
Yeah, it's not a lot of Russian activity in this guy so far. Knock on wood.
There's something low at 7 o'clock.
Yeah, that's taking off, right? Yeah.
I'm not sure it turned. No, it turned. I think it's more going for a landing. It flew a curve,
Okay.
and it's behind the ground. The cloud over our
Got it.
base. But yeah, I mean, if we're above our base, it's very unlikely that an enemy is down there waiting for an ambush. But you never know.
Did you all just see that 109 in front of us just diving to the deck? A G model? I don't think we have tanks on the map. But we could try, I guess.
This game is IL-2, Battle of Stalingrad.
I hear an engine.
Yeah, I was wanted to say 109 is passing by close.
Okay, airfield.
Oh, Black Hellhound. Bibis, you on your next one, so that is Hound.
Yeah.
How can I actually chat?
Enter, and then for team chat, you have to do a control enter to send. Do not just
Yeah.
press enter, because default is all chat, which is
Yeah, I
stupid.
see it now. I see it now.
That's the one thing they haven't changed, and I don't understand why.
Why is there a star next to my name?
Because that's to identify you.
Okay. Because in case I forgot my username.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, makes sense, yeah. Seems we have a parallel landing. The 109 has the landing gear out as well.
Oh, okay.
And the flaps. Nice, let's snipe the landing gear.
I'm gonna put my flaps soon as well.
Masada asked what is the brown rotating thing? That is a radio direction finding tool for navigation. It's described a bit in long in the beginning of the video.
Glide slope, glide slope, glide slope.
Please go faster, please. Psyron? That's Psyron behind us.
Stuka. What do you mean go faster? I'm a Stuka.
I don't have any what I can write in chat. Oh yeah, oh my god, that's graphically glitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna set it down a little bit. I came into a bit too fast.
And the funny thing is, I haven't seen so far any 20 mil A. I only see 88s.
Okay.
So I don't know what you were seeing, but
I see a 20 mil from here. So
oh yeah, now I see it. This is at least. I can't say if it's 20, but it's not an 88.
Okay, I'm gonna have to practice my Stuka landing because that was disappointing.
I didn't notice anything, but
Nah, he just came in too fast. Right, I'm gonna throttle off, get off the runway.
does it feature rearming instantaneously, or do we have to despawn?
I think some servers have rearming, but not this one. This one is just a simple let's go and fly kind of server.
Bernard asked Chris if you guys can attack any Stonehenge in your way back. Stonehenges, okay. Do you know what this is referring to? Oh, there's something taking off.
No, I don't know what he's referring to.
Is this a 110?
110, where? Yeah, that's a 110.
Nice. Okay. Didn't know that 110 is
in on multiplayer. Oopsie daisy, enough to make you weep. Yeah, there's no tanks, everyone, so we can't. Oh, we destroyed 4 buildings. 4 facilities. Didn't know the Soviets needed that many toilets in one space.
Just be thankful you're not with Bo, you probably wouldn't have any gear left.
Right, so I guess we can do that again.
Yeah.
Although I think I have the sneaky suspicion that on the way to the position, we're probably going to have this map finished. So we'll see how that goes.
Wolfberg asked if we need another escort. Actually, it would probably be more fun to being engaged.
No, why would you say that?
Well, I mean, in a kind of a training sense. So not like Sheriff or Wolfberg coming in and shooting us down without ever seeing them. More like the player Neuvis, lag free, which I can try to shoot down.
Why would you say that? Have you ever been inside a Stuka that is being attacked?
Not in real life, apparently, but
Okay, since everybody has been asking, we're gonna take the siren. No, actually, yeah, no. Well, yeah, well, fine, we'll take this.
Do I need to do anything? Because I'm seeing not just sky.
Yeah, just escape, finish, spectate, I think.
Finish spectate, okay. Ah yeah, Operation Edelweiss. I then click Become a Gunner.
Trauco, yeah, thanks. I saw your comment, by the way. I just couldn't comment earlier.
Mission results, no victory, 0 points. So as a gunner you get nothing.
Yes. No, actually, if you shoot something down, if you destroy something with your guns, you do get something.
But just surviving gives you nothing.
Yes. Welcome to real life.
Well, I think actually, so I think getting surviving several missions would get you something.
Yes.
So yeah, I don't know. Okay. There you are. D3, Become a Gunner.
Yes.
Free.
So there was a question earlier. Are you open to questions about the Stuka book? That's where we're doing the stream, and I thank you for that opportunity to plug it. Stukabook.com, check it out. There's still 9 days in the campaign, going into in-demand earlier, but if you want to secure your copy, do it within the last 9 days, please.
Yeah, 2 109s directly right of us. Okay, no, there's another. Now it disappeared. No, actually, that's another Stuka. And it has only outward bombs? No, that can't be. Oh no, there's one in the middle, which is turned in. Yeah.
Although I saw a picture recently of a Stuka that seemed to have only outboard bombs and not the inboard, or the center line, which was really confusing. But yeah, generally they were planning their missions based on the center line bomb. Oh, I think it's Psy in the Stuka.
What's the horse squadron? The squadron with the horse?
The horse squadron? Oh,
look to our right.
Oh, you know what? I'm actually not up to speed with my squadron emblems.
So 111 and a 109, I think. They spawn really close to each other, right?
In some maps, that's really a big problem because as soon as you just sort of taxi up, you crash.
I assume, because I know in War Thunder, for a good reason, you don't have collision on for taxiing, but I think in this game this is different.
No, this game is full-on collision.
So let me check the chat. Remember, chat, ideally add militaries to visualize before any questions about the Stuka book, because then I can easily see them.
Same with my name, please.
Congratulations for surviving in the Stuka. Yeah, thank you very much. 4th Cavalry Division from Romania. I don't think they use that symbol in Stuka. So the Heikel 111 turned and made a 90 degree. Probably await the 109. Psy is joining us directly. The gravel glitch is still there, because why not?
Yeah.
Oh, he has actually 5 bombs.
Yeah,
one big center line and 2 on each wing.
Yeah, that's probably the same loadout that we have.
So we have, and there are 2 planes coming in, probably 109s low.
Why am I not getting any speed?
I'm not sure. Did you close the canopy? Oh, low pass, nice.
It's really strange. I'm not getting any speed out of my machine. What's going on? Hello, game. Hello.
You have the dive brakes? No. Then
No,
it would be wise.
I have everything set up properly.
Wow, we are flying. So that's 450 kilogram bombs?
What are you talking about? Oh, the RPM is fine. Throttle is fine. What the frick is going on? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on. I honestly do not know what's going on.
2 nerds flying a plane. What?
Yeah, I told you. I don't know what's going on. RPMs were fine. Throttle was fine. Everything was fine.
Did you crash?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
I honestly don't know what was wrong. Throttle was fine. Throttle was fine for most part. I throttled back for a brief moment to throttle back up to see what would happen. Throttle was fine.
No worries. I was confused because I think due to the graphical glitch, it looked like the plane disintegrated into the air. That's the reason why I thought we crashed.
For the people that are telling me now what to do, guys, I did that. Okay, the obvious stuff is not what happened here.
So yeah, become
Go
a
up,
gunner.
hold brakes while running up, pop takeoff flaps during the roll. What do you think I did? That's literally what I did.
He played this game before.
No, I mean it's nice to get advice, but it's
Fun, Bobbies.
has to be
Enjoy.
Advice.
Enjoy War Thunder. And thank you very much for the support and everything. So
Throttle was not 50. Throttle was 70 to 80 most of the time.
That's a nice 110 or 110 or 110. Oh my god, yeah. Ah, that's the Vespe, or is it the Biene, or is it the Hummer? Or one is a lot of flybys.
I wonder if it's because I set the RPMs before I started my engine. Maybe that's why. I'm just gonna reset that.
Nice. Oh, another one. Size doing a flyby as well.
It's really strange. Okay, let's go through everything once again.
It's okay, you're still at 0 points. Christian SPL Swastika covered in this game? Yes. Size doing another flyby. Yeah, I got a lot of nice screenshots.
The weird thing is also we were at the cusp of the speed that we needed, so that's a giveaway that we're actually doing stuff right. But I don't know. Yeah, now it's better. Now it's a lot better.
So Imagery is just sitting in the back of his camera. Yeah, that's about it. I mean, I'm also watching all the friendlies.
That's what it's supposed to be like.
Trauco.
I was 60, 70 when I throttled back. And then I throttled up again.
Okay, that's an interesting question from Trauco. Read somewhere that the Junkers 87 would nose over if the engine was fully revved while braked on the ground.
That's possible. It was nose heavy.
It was not.
Anyway.
Jared asks, can you do tail damage with your gun? In this game, it only messes up the drill. No, not the drill. How you call it? The trim. And this was likely done to prevent grieving.
One time you did it, yeah.
Because we tried it yesterday off stream. Just to be sure that, yeah, how it would react. What game is this? The fields move with you. Is there PvP? Yes, it's PvP. This is IL-2 Battle of Stalingrad on the Wings of Liberty server. And there's some graphical glitches, which are gone now again, I think. So this is the D3, which still has the machine guns, not the 20 mils, right?
Yeah.
I learned it from War Thunder.
Okay, we have an enemy aircraft in the vicinity of our airfield, so keep your gun ready.
Okay. How do you know?
Because we were given a warning button right at the screen.
Button right at the screen?
Jack. Thank you very much. My day is going well as well. Something off.
I hear machine guns firing, but I only see. Is this the AA explosions?
Yeah, those are AA explosions. Are they coming closer?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, something weird had.
Yeah, no, that's Psy just sending out a flare.
Ah, okay. Okay.
I wonder if that's for our escort or if that's for to warn us.
Okay. Oh, the AA is now in the clouds. So maybe an enemy's up there, probably because we are above friendly territory. It's 109. Something at 7 o'clock far high. It's in the clouds or underlined to the clouds. That could be an enemy. Hard to tell at this distance. It's one engine flying.
That might be an enemy, yeah. It's at 7 now. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
enemy.
it's engaged by flag. Oh, there's another one which also seems to be engaged by AA. At the same location, more or less. Or it's a friendly going after him. So I lost the first one. There's the 110, which is... Okay, he's coming in now, I think. Oh, there's another one coming in. Oh, I have no idea who is who, by the way. Because there's one below us. One below us, 6. That could be dangerous.
How close?
That was rather close, but he's engaged already by something. And there's another one behind that one. Holy shit, how many planes are there?
Yeah.
I think the 110 just shot at something. Yeah, he's shooting at something. 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's an LA-5. Maybe? Wait, what?
I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, that's a Russian running away, I think. He's pulling up now. He's getting engaged again. There's a 109 on him.
Wouldn't it be fun if we got engaged? We're not right. Something. Okay, there's something on a... Here's a smoke trail. Oh! And there's a one... That's a 110 directly behind us. And one at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, 9's got it. One of our escorts got it.
Okay, I need to update the chat again. Move down. Okay, I missed a lot in the chat because, sorry, there's always the bug. Sometimes it hangs. Todesbringer, was the back MG more powerful and equivalent to the MG42? Huh, good question. Chris, do you know?
Sorry, what was the question?
If the back machine gun was equivalent or more powerful than the MG42?
Essentially equivalent.
Okay.
I think if you, they're actually told to not, that they have to fire in bursts instead, because obviously you can't change the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
But the fire, for the rate of fire, it was very similar. Obviously, same caliber as well and so on. So.
Yeah. Okay, Psy is back, or at least the Stuka is back. 109 pie passing. There is something.
110 in front of us. They're probably going to destroy the target before we even get there.
There is something at 7 o'clock far away.
Something at 11 o'clock diving as well.
And he's high, but I think he's another one of our escorts, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh no, they're actually 2. Damn it, what? I'm not sure what they are. The one seems to be going at an intercept course.
Whoa! Who's firing?
I'm firing because he looks... But
Huh?
he's wiggling, right? Is he wiggling?
What are you talking at?
No, yeah, he's friendly. Sorry. Why is shift? There's something broken with, I don't know, with Steam overlay.
Oh yeah, that's the shift that goes into steam, right?
Yeah, I was like... Yeah, it was Wolfpack, of course.
Okay. Of course, you should have shot at the other like YouTuber.
Well, he directly lined up, in contrast to all our other escorts, which are usually pointed their nose not directly at us.
Yeah, if you wanna line up with us, come from the side. Don't
Yeah.
come from straight six. It looks like the whole Luftwaffe is with us.
Yeah. So I need to update the chat again. Scrolling down. Oh. So, Hansi here. Okay, obviously the fixed undercarriage caused some major drag issues. Did they ever try to develop one with a retractable gear?
For a Stuka variant, no. Oh, I see somebody going down 1 o'clock in flames.
Wanted to ask how big influence Rudel's book had on the writing, particularly in regards to the anti-tank Stukas. Also, which version of his book did you read?
On the what?
On the anti-tank, Stukas. So on the G1 and G2.
Did his book have an influence on the G1 and the G2? His book was.
I think it's. I wanted to ask how big influence Rudel book had on the writing. I think he's referring to our book.
Oh, very little. I think I mentioned him once as a sort of a propaganda example.
So, which version of the book did you read?
With that person that I don't understand nowadays. He wasn't that important.
Siron is really hugging our elevator.
He's probably just annoyed that I'm going a little bit slower than I could be going.
Yeah, and he's probably bored.
Right, Psy, if you can hear me, can you wiggle your wings, please? Right, now we wait.
He doesn't wiggle, he goes above us and he's now on the other side.
No, we just have to wait for this.
Ah, yeah, we have stream delay. He wiggles, yeah. He wiggles.
Okay, we're gonna turn slightly towards the right.
Oh. Okay, that's a 10. That's a 110 and another. Okay, free overhead at 5 o'clock. One is passing by, but yeah, I think they're all friendlies.
Okay, Psy, we're gonna turn towards the target soon, just so you know.
MHV, while you got the time, ask Bismarck to explain his what the fuck identification method.
Wings, tail, fuselage.
Wings, tail. Ah, okay. It's not what the fuck. It's WTF.
Yes.
Yes, this is IL2. Military aviation history. Is this correct that the U-87 tried to bomb the Remagen Bridge in March 1945?
The which bridge?
The Remagen Bridge. The bridge of Remagen.
That would not be the first time I hear about that. Was this the night mission that you're referring to? Because there was a very short time during Market Garden when they were used on the Western Front, immediately taken off the daytime raids though.
So Dizzy, do you know was it a nighttime attack or not? So there's something at 9 o'clock, at 6 o'clock exactly, but yeah, it seems friendly.
Ich bin verwundert. Oh, yeah, there's a dogfight, 9 o'clock. Soviets taking fire.
Oh! Yeah, who is who?
The smoking guys are Soviet.
Okay.
That's
He's
a good escort. Thank you very
too
much.
far away. The white one is sheriff in the 110 usually.
I think so. Wait, what's my key for my sirens? Did I even take sirens?
Is he one of the Soviets? No. Were there 1 or 2 Soviets?
2.
Okay. Because I'm not sure if the one low to our 4 is maybe a Soviet. Oh no, there's another one at our basically 5 o'clock with a huge white trail. That's probably other Soviet.
Yeah, there was one that was smoking black, there was one that was just venting coolant.
This year I can't remember if it was a night raider or not. So.
Black Bull, thank you very much for donation, buddy. Bismarck versus Glorious Bear, the weight class revenge, the raging German versus the skinny Brian. I don't know what that's funny, but it is. Okay, I see the area of the artillery, so we're gonna swing on towards it. Open the bombing window. We're on Wings of Liberty.
I have read anti-tank Stukas were often escorted by bomb-carrying Stukas which would suppress and destroy mobile AA vehicles. Were tactics for the Henschel 129 flights any similar?
1 second, there's somebody who might be enemy on the 11 o'clock. Can you repeat the question?
I've read anti-tank Stukas were often escorted by bomb-carrying Stukas which would suppress and destroy mobile AA vehicles. Were tactics for the Henschel 129 flight similar?
I think so, yes. I mean, that was essentially anti-tank doctrine in a way. Or sort of the tactical way of handling those missions. Okay, I see the area with the... You ready for the dive?
Yeah, I'm ready for the dive. So chat, are you ready for the dive?
Yeah, chat, are you ready for the dive? Not that you have to do anything.
George, Bezos, the spinning thing is a navigation thing. Oh my god! What? Oh, wait, Psy was just shot down.
Oh, what?
Yeah, no, he was hit. I was too late. Sorry. It was a. I think it was a yak. He's still behind us.
Yeah, he's following us in.
There were four fighters at once or something, but yeah.
Okay, I hope there's a target down there. I really don't know.
That's comforting. I lost Psy. I don't know where he's gone. Probably in a steeper dive or something. No, he's behind us. I think he turned out already. He's high to our 5. I think he already dropped before us.
That's possible.
Did our bombs already explode?
Not yet.
Is this an enemy? On our left, low? No, I don't think so.
Wait, wind or is our bomb?
That's a 109, I think. Yeah, that's a 109, but this... That's 110. So of course, the 5 seconds you don't pay attention, you get attacked.
I see something that's still alive.
Yeah, there's at least 3 planes to our right side. Are you shooting? Okay.
Yeah. Ah, yeah, I had the wrong bomb selected, that's why. Okay. That was on target.
Yeah, they destroyed an airfield. And that's Sheriff again? Yeah. That's Psy.
Ah, I see one more thing, I think.
What is my opinion on Kaiserschmarrn? It's not my dish. Let's put it that way.
Okay, now
I prefer donuts, and I especially don't like it if it's with raisins. So raisins. Oh,
Oh,
fuck! Sorry.
where is he? Where is he?
I
see him.
Yeah.
Okay, you little bastard.
They're coming so fast that you can barely see them. It was basically blue or something. I couldn't tell you. And he was really close.
Attention! He's on our 9 o'clock, 9 o'clock.
Oh no, I shot at Sheriff. Sorry.
He's in front of us.
Oh!
I got hit.
I'm shooting at somebody, but I think that was actually Sheriff.
Yeah, don't
That's
shoot at the
yeah, I have limited vision now. And he was passing by, so I assumed he shot before us, so I assumed he was. But hard to tell.
We have a couple of holes in the left wing.
I assumed also, I think some holes in my body probably, although my vision returned. Psy's behind us. He's on our 7 high, very close. I think something moved.
Yeah, I hope my engine is gonna hold.
We're strafing again. There are at least 5 planes, 6 planes behind us.
Okay.
And I have no idea. One is strafing, all the other ones are flying, coming down.
Oh my god, we have so little lift in the left wing. It's unbelievable. Yeah, my engine is fucked as well.
Yeah, I saw a black puff going out of his before.
Yeah, we're gonna have some issues with our engine as well, I think.
So am I wounded or was I just dazed?
You're probably wounded.
So the vision was a bit blurry, but now it's fine again. And our elevator also seems to be damaged, or the front of the elevator. The thing that holds the elevator.
You're probably lightly damaged and lightly wounded.
Okay, Siron got out, he escaped. So we could try what Rudel always wrote, I'm not sure if it happened, land and try to get him in and then fly away again. Can you try that?
Not on that hilly terrain where he landed.
Yeah, that's particularly problematic because there's basically woods mostly.
Yeah.
Something exploded or went down there, I think, again at 4 o'clock. There are at least 3, 4 at 4 o'clock planes.
Okay.
So at the target area, it seems. 5. No, 6. It's still 6. 1 is firing right now at something. And if that is the one guy from the radio, at this one, the one is a big one, which I think is probably Sheriff. Yeah, that's the closest one. So, do I get points if I hit something or only if I kill something?
If you hit something, you might get an assist if it gets shut down.
And this is then how many points?
I have no idea, to be honest. It also depends whether we make it back or not, because there's a multiplier.
I think you should get points just for surviving as a gunner. Whoa, something exploded there in the back as well, okay. Or is this still the old explosion? No, that was a fresh one. Yeah, I think something crashed there.
Gunners are... gunners don't tend to survive, chat.
Okay, that one is high.
I don't don't think we're gonna make it. I see this patch of open ground somewhere in the distance. I'm gonna try to land there.
Oh, the graphic glitch looks really awesome. I'm basically seeing a bubble.
It's really bad though. I don't think that's long enough to land.
Could you go for the river?
No, not with this gear. If I could blow it off, I would do that maybe, yeah.
What's the problem with the gear? Would it
It's just
flip over?
Yeah, essentially you trip then, yeah. I mean, this is perhaps doable. Oh, never mind. Was saved by the mission. If I just keep it in the air for about a minute. Oh, there we go.
So since we lost the war, we were saved.
Yeah.
Debster, are you running this off a laptop? No, that's my regular rig. But maybe there was more optimization possible. I basically went for make sure it runs in a certain amount of FPS instead of looking at the best way. I generally go more for performance. Leave server, I guess, or not?
No, we stay in the server and it automatically switches over.
Okay, so I turned back to dogfight.
Yeah, I think at least you should get like half the points of me or something because you're in the plane as well. But yeah.
How many points did you get?
28.
So
but we destroyed 12 facilities, 12 buildings. So
how can I see my points?
If you scroll down on the team roster here, 27 on the German side, that's you.
Can you Gladius to metal because I can't see it right now. I'm rejoining the server.
You had 0 points.
Great.
But I don't think our last mission was counted as 4 points yet, so you probably would have gotten an assist.
No, this is not DCS. This is IL2 Battle Stalingrad. Yeah, and yes, this ends with the swastika.
Which, to be honest, there are custom. If you really need it, there are custom skins that you can use. If you're complaining about a developer not putting it in, then you don't understand the reality of being a developer. Just gotta put that out there because there's always one person that just doesn't get it.
So
although I know that how many people are in your chat, by the way? I'm gonna have to check mine soon.
I have concurrent viewers about 222.
Nice.
Which seems a constant, and the average watch time is about 1.5 minutes. So
do you wanna since I already shilled our project, do you want to have a little bit of shilling moment?
So yeah, we are doing the stream to shill our project, which I put now the link in the chat. Stukabook.com. I think I can also activate the overlay for a second because now I'm here. So you can actually see this. Chris made this. Doesn't look it nice? Of course, it breaks now with the chat in game.
There we go. That's the address chat. 350 of you. Wow. Okay, cool. Oh, we can attack a tank column, Bernhard.
Oh, yes. Let's do this. I mean, I won't see anything anyway, but from
also,
my
we're gonna have an issue because there's flak.
Oh, you just showed the server you're logging on to prepare for stream snipers. Yeah, we had this previously, I think. But we also had like a huge escort. You are not in the plane yet, right?
No. I'm just setting up. What's the date? September. Okay, German default camo can view.
Do you have 300 viewers right now?
350 it was. Yeah.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah, well, they were AV geeks.
Yeah, makes kind of sense.
Okay, escort. I don't know, Psy. Oh shoot! Yeah, I took high explosive. I'm a silly moron. Of course, they're the blue ones are the.
Is the G is not in game, right?
The G is not in game, but the G is essentially a D, right? So.
Yeah, I mean, I'm asking for the G because of the guns, you know.
Yeah. We've got a gun. Okay.
Oh!
You didn't talk about our book yet.
I didn't talk about our book.
Oh yeah, you did. Never mind that.
Is that an Italian to our left plane? That's
Yeah,
the.
it's a Maki. It's a Maki. 202.
Oh, there's actually one with the cannon pods to our left.
Yeah, that must be Psy.
I thought it's not in game.
No, that's what we're doing.
Oh, we have cannon pods.
Yeah.
Nice. Sadly, I can't see them. Not even from. Should I be here? No. Can I lean out of the thingy? No.
If you had a track AR, you could have, but you don't.
Great. I feel discriminated as a mouse and keyboard user.
Yes, we do have a book. Just follow the link that I'm putting in the chat right now. Sorry about the flashing screen. That is what we're doing this stream for, by the way. So yeah, if you have questions about the Stuka and so on, keep them coming.
He has lights on?
Uh,
Guide to our 3 o'clock high.
3 o'clock high. Yeah, that one has lights on.
Okay, so they're positional lights.
I can put online lights as well. There you go.
Oh, I didn't know you have to.
I have lights.
Flybys. Green Goblin said, get Chris to play Steel Division 2 with you and you get more viewers than him. Plane attracts plane people whose gun is slightly less interesting. Yeah, I understand. Actually, I wanted to play Steel Division, but there's one issue. Currently, the low violence version, which basically means that the sensor, the various symbols, is not working properly. So there are several symbols which I don't want to have on my stream. I reported the bug and hopefully it gets fixed soon so I can play the game on the stream, because I played a lot of Steel Division 2 the last few months and I actually want to stream it. I'm not sure if this is up to it, although
I want to like that game, I just can't.
You had some PTSD. No, we found a way to make it work. So the way is you don't play against very hard AI, because that cheats a lot. So you only play against hard AI, which cheats to a certain degree, but you put an easy or very easy AI in your team.
Okay.
So it's still a challenge, because the easy is very bad AI, especially against the hard AI, and this is really fun actually. Or I think it nerfs the enemy, it nerfs yourself, and gives the enemy a chance without cheating. Like, because with very hard, it's basically, if you have an anti-tank gun, it's mortared to hell within minutes.
Okay, you ready for takeoff?
Yes, I'm ready for takeoff.
Hot shit.
Psy is behind us.
Yeah, everybody's taking off.
So we have three Stukas and one Hengel 129.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh, and I'm not sure, there's a lot of other planes on the airfield, but I'm not sure if they are symbolic or not. So is every plane that is there a player?
No, if they have a cover over their cockpit, then they are AI. Or like just a target, essentially.
Okay, hard to tell from that distance. Psy is already in the air.
Yeah.
I think he's lighter because it doesn't have a physical tail gunner. Ah, it looks so amazing. Green Goblin said minutes seem optimistic there. Yeah, sometimes in several seconds. They also seem to know where your commander is, sometimes with everything else. It's like, I had my fair share of tantrums playing Steel Division 2.
Oh, yeah.
Great game, but if you played PvE against, it's yeah. MHV, do you have a family recipe for Jägerschnitzel and gravy? If so, can you please share? Jägerschnitzel, I'm not. I think Jägerschnitzel is actually with champignons or something, with
Mushrooms.
mushrooms, and I really dislike mushrooms. The schnitzel I prefer generally is the one with the crust. So everything else for me is not really schnitzel. It's just meat, which is not particularly bad. I mean, today I had 400 gram of pork. So
The life of a
curry.
German
So
gentleman, 400 grams of pork.
with my air fryer, it was amazing. But yeah, when Schnitzel, I generally prefer the crust of the Wiener Schnitzel or Wiener Art, depends.
What's the difference between the Ju-87 and the IL-2? Well, the IL-2 is a close air support plane, and the Ju-87 isn't. It's a dive bomber. That's the main difference.
What were the minimum requirements to become a tail gunner?
You need to be a technician. You need to have an understandable voice on the radio. You
I'm
need to
out.
have navigational exams. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
So was it on the track to getting a pilot? No.
Not really, but in order to get to become a pilot, you actually have to sit in the back of a Stuka once or twice to just experience it.
It's quite interesting because for the Panzertruppe, for instance, if I don't get this wrong, every crew member, it was basically the lowest crew member was, I think, the loader, and then you moved your way up.
Yeah.
But
By
yeah,
the way, enemy aircraft. There's enemy aircraft in the vicinity, so be careful.
okay, there's one of our planes lit up at 5 o'clock, oh no, 7 o'clock, but it's not lit up anymore.
Okay, somebody got hit.
Jabo. But can you actually see if he's, wasn't he an enemy? No.
No, you
Then we
only hear
wouldn't.
your chat. Where's Psy? I don't see Psy at the moment.
He's behind us directly.
Okay, on the left-hand side there's a fire.
I don't see
Yeah,
anything.
I see it. 1 o'clock.
Okay, I
sorry.
can't see that.
10 o'clock. 10 o'clock.
10 o'clock? Ah, yeah, left is the other side, yeah. I still don't see it.
Yeah, that's somebody. That's probably the enemy. That our friendly that got shot down by him.
I don't see a fire or anything.
It just went into the ground.
The two Stukas behind us, one is Psy, he is at 5. And the other one is at 6.
Can I understand the Austrian better if he speaks English or German? He doesn't speak German.
Oh, the one has a radiator problem. The one behind us. The Stuka, he's trailing smoke, whoever that is.
Okay.
Open your radiator.
No, it mustn't. I don't think it's Psy.
No, it's not Psy. Psy is closer. He's the guy behind Psy.
It's like,
Okay, he fixed it. Smoke is gone.
I'm just gonna open my radiators as well, just a little bit more. Specifically my water, actually.
Will you be live streaming the newer Hearts of Iron 4 expansion focusing on Barbarossa? Very unlikely. I basically stopped playing Hearts of Iron 4 many years ago.
It's so boring.
Yeah, it's not particularly boring. I don't like an Albert Speer simulator. I don't wanna write down how many rifles I produce. I really like the Hearts of Iron 3 production system because I wanna order divisions, not rifles. I don't wanna micromanage all that. I wanna have like the division organizer I really liked, but then also micromanaging all the production. No, that's not mine. And there was some other issues. I mean, they never fixed the, okay, there's something high passing by at 6 o'clock, moving to 7 o'clock.
Moving to 7 o'clock. How high? Above clouds?
Cloud height. It's now 8 o'clock basically.
See him.
He's turning in.
No, that could be a Maki actually.
Yeah, I assume it's friendly from the flying pattern so far.
Yeah, I think that would be our findings.
So for me, what I really found particularly annoying, and it still isn't fixed from what I know, you get a message when you get an ace in Hearts of Iron 4, a pop-up, but you don't get a pop-up when anybody invades your coastline. So imagine this in real life. In the Führerhauptquartier, Göring busts in and says, "Hey, Hitler, we have a new ace on the Eastern Front." I mean, he died 3 days ago then. But when D-Day the invasion happens, nothing goes. It's just a little siren that goes off in some office.
Yeah.
And they had a perfect. Let's focus on this. Paradox Entertainment, in my opinion, when I have a bit of computer science background, had a perfect notification system for Europa Universalis 2 already, then 3 and 4, and also Hearts of Iron 3, which are in many ways similar engines, but for Hearts of Iron 4, they switched to a completely weird message system, which is not really integrated or doing well. I think there's a 110 behind us. Yeah.
We're at the back, so now we don't answer questions anymore. We focus.
There's a friendly on 2 o'clock coming by.
The book is all in English, not in German.
Yeah, the book is all English. And it's not Duolingo like the 2 before, it's just in English this time because it's
got a dogfight 1 o'clock. Yeah, it's only in English, sorry.
It's a bit more extensive.
German being attacked.
Psy is doing erratic movements. I'm not sure what he's trying to tell you.
I think he's saying to tell me that this is a bad idea. Psy, I'm going to swing left and then attack the tanks on the right.
Yeah, that's a 110. Oh, we had a lot of bombs on it. 6 bombs. 2 big ones and 4 small ones.
See if I can find a tank that hasn't been destroyed just yet. A lot of smoke is down there.
Dizia, did you play Sunstrike? Yes. The very first, and I think it was the second one, but that was ages ago. Okay, let's roll.
Give me a tank, give me a tank, give me a tank. I don't think that's a tank, but I'm gonna attack it.
I'm curious, can you see how many players they are connected to server while in-game? I saw it before.
That's a truck. I just...
Oh, that was a nice explosion. Did you hit an ammunition truck?
No, I think that was...
That was a tank! Next, where the explosion was, there was a tank. It was next to the tank.
That was Wolfpack's bomb.
How do you know who is Wolfpack?
Because he's the 110, I think, that's flying with us.
Okay. I hear shooting.
Yeah, tank.
P-39 down.
P-39? Oh, P-39, okay.
Lend-Lease.
Yeah, okay, I've got a tank in my sights. Couple of hits, no cigar.
Oh, we lost the Stuka.
Oh, we're being attacked. No, Stuka just crashed, never mind.
Oh my god, there are like, I don't know, 8 planes in our...
We've got a couple of Stukas following us.
2 Stukas right now, which I can identify. I think this is the 3rd one.
Thanks very much for that donation. Sorry, I've got to focus here. Wade, thank you very much, Wade. Very appreciated.
Is this an enemy? Oh, there might be an enemy coming in.
Where?
At 6 o'clock.
I see it.
Is he an enemy? No.
Actually, it might have been. Okay, I'm attacking a tank again.
I'm trying to keep a watch on him.
I wonder how many rounds I have left. Ah, that was shit. That was shit. That was shit.
Radio man killed. Gun is damaged.
Oh. Oh.
That's a KV-1.
I took him
Oh,
with
it
me.
exploded now.
I took him with me. This is how we're gonna win that war.
I mean, yeah, I think how many crewmen did a KV-1 had? I guess 5. So
5, yeah.
You
Like we immobilized him in the initial attack. I saw his tracks were gone, but yeah.
Yeah, I got the scroll treatment.
Yes,
I know how Bo feels now.
Oh, I saw that coming. I was getting way too slow. Okay, let's attack another target.
Trauco notes, once met 2 German exchange students, neither knew who Manfred von Richthofen was. They don't teach that in Germany. I met one exchange student in Chile. She was from Bavaria, I think, and she didn't even know Rommel. So, and she was studying not some technical subject. I think she was also in some liberal arts or humanities stuff. So that was quite okay. You don't even know Rommel, so the most famous German, probably the most famous German general. So yeah. So Richthofen. I mean, who is more well known, Rommel or Richthofen? Probably Rommel. Yeah.
I mean, it's also, if you have absolutely no interest in history, why would you know any of these people?
Well, I mean, Rommel. If she had a humanities studies, I think so. I think Rommel is Allgemeinbildung.
Nah.
I mean, his son was also the Oberbürgermeister of Stuttgart, so it's not like Rommel was not in. It's like.
I don't even know it. No, I don't think knowing generals is common knowledge.
I mean, the thing is, if you hear the name Rommel, it's not like if I ask you who was the Desert Fox, and you say yeah, but Rommel, it's more like I never heard that guy, because the reason was I was in the school in Ecuador and they had a nameplate in metal. And one of the persons there was called Jesus Rommel, so Jesus Rommel. I always depicted then Jesus sitting in a Panzer III running through the Libyan desert, and it was not an uncommon name for there because I also had in my class a Michael Douglas, I had a Lenin Paredes, I think I had also had a Stalin, but since in Spanish you can't start a word with S, I think he had an E before, E Stalin. So yeah, and I told her the thing with Jesus Rommel, and she didn't really react, and I kind of suspected she might not know who Rommel was. So yeah, I mean Richthofen I get, he was a fighter pilot. Rommel, yeah, but Chris has a different opinion here.
I would be more shocked if you didn't know, I don't know, George Washington or Abraham Lincoln or something like that. I'm not sure. If you don't know Rommel, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not. I'm not saying he's that important. It's not about that. It's more like it's like never came up, but yeah.
Like if you're a Brit and you know Churchill and you don't know Montgomery, I'll be like, yeah, that's understandable. If you don't know Churchill, I'll be like, that's kind of a big figure in your history. Is the book going to be readable or engaging, informative for casual readers, or is it only for enthusiasts? I think it's kind of both. So it's not a technical or operational history, it's more about sort of the core concept and the idea of the design, as well as the manual sort of for how to dive bomb plus experience reports. So if you just want to have an all-rounded introduction into the Stuka, this book can also serve very nicely, I think. It's very different to the other books that you get out there. If you want to like pure technical operational studies, there's so many books already out there that do that. What we're doing is completely different because these sort of documents that we're translating, they are usually not translated in other books. They might be used by those authors, but probably less important to them in and their work. Okay, let me quickly.
Richthofen has a frozen pizza line to move back. Trauco lives in Ecuador. In which region? In the mountain region, in the coastal region, or in the jungle region? I was teaching in the Napo province in Tena, and in the other province in Arosimenotola, I think, was the other village. But I think that was not Napo province. I think Tena was in Napo province, and the other one was in another province, which I can't recall anymore. Has been a while. You will be shocked, but among thousands of Lenins, Stalins, and Romans, currently there are about 600 Hitlers in Ecuador. I wish I was kidding. I'm not particularly surprised. I didn't have one. I had Michael Douglas. I had various. I can't actually remember if the girls had such weird names, but probably as well.
Sheriff, we're going to go for the artillery, I think. Archie, the train station. No, we're gonna go for the train station.
Red Baron pizza, is that a triple layer pizza that will with a lot red hot Chapalino slot? Wait, this is a friendly, right? Yes. Yeah. If it was that close, we would be dead already.
Okay, everybody, we need some more questions for the Stuka now that we're climbing. We need to entertain ourselves. Hit us. We're writing a book about this. Stukabook.com. Put that in the chat.
Scipio Africanos ask, have you ever been in the tank museum in Thun, Switzerland? No, not yet. It's on my list to a certain degree. I think there are 2 tank museums, or one. I mixed them up. I've seen them, but I also was thinking about going there a few times because when I visit Phil. But right now it's basically, the idea is basically finishing up mostly with the German museums, so covering everything there, and then looking to the other ones, because yeah, I finally developed a museum doctrine, which is also quite efficient for time and cost reasons. Especially Switzerland is a bit of an issue because it's really expensive there, and I generally go there now, make everything sure it works.
Yeah, that's exactly the sort of Stuka question I was waiting for.
So yeah, Chris is waiting for Stuka questions, so please ask him about the book.
My chat might be frozen again. Thanks, Google. Let's see if I...
Maybe it's just a scrolling issue? For me it was usually not scrolling.
No, that's a chat issue.
Space Lease, if I had more money I would buy the book, Stuka book, but I'm a pauper student.
No worries, buddy.
No worries.
Get it
Something is diving? Okay, that's a 109. Military aviation is to letting the inner Göring out, okay.
Yeah, my YouTube is frozen, so I know there's probably gonna be questions there right now. I can't.
So put your questions in my chat in the meantime. Up north on the highlands, north of Quito, the capital, where the air is dry and people don't spend day and night sweating. Yeah, Quito, landing in Quito is amazing. Chris, you would probably really enjoy this. So Quito is in the mountains, and when you fly in with the plane, and you look on the one side, you just see mountains. You really land in a city in the, yeah, it's a mountain.
Yeah, I remember that being very similar in with Cusco in Peru.
Yeah, and I was in Cusco, but I didn't land there with a plane. But yeah, I mean, when I was in Quito, I was like, this would be such an amazing thing for Grand Theft Auto because it's a vertical city. I think it's the same for La Paz. Cusco, I ran around a bit. It's basically one hill in my appearance. In my perception, I could be terribly wrong.
It's essentially that, yeah.
And whereas I think Quito and La Paz were more like there were several hills and mountains. It was way more complicated and also bigger. But I could be wrong. It has been a while. 2006, 2007, 2010. Will there be any details about the Nachtschlag Stukas in the late war?
Yeah, so in the introduction chapter of the experience report on night bombing, I'm going to have some information on that, but it is not a case study of those. So if you're looking in-depth information, that is not provided in that chapter.
Decimated 550, thank you very much for the generous donation. He asked, what is the name of the Stuka book?
Stuka book. Alright, well, Stuka.
It's called Stuka, the Doctrine of the German Dive Bomber.
Yeah. Also, I'm trying to fix my chat here, just bear with me.
Trench Art Production asks, could the Stuka have made a good aircraft carrier based dive bomber?
A good one, no. Would have worked, yes.
The Stuka was replaced by the Focke-Wulf 190. Did it really work out?
As a close air support aircraft, yes, absolutely.
What does Biere mean? Biere is the plural of beer, which is beer, the drink. And this is a not conjugation. Conjugation is for verbs. Declination, as if it's for nouns. For die Biere.
Okay, chat. You can put the questions in my chat again.
Okay, Chris chat works again, so you can put it back there. What is the rotating metal piece beneath a gun? That's a navigational device. It homes in on a certain thing. Oh, that's a Stuka.
On a certain thing.
Book question. How were the Stuka tactics adopted to the Soviet Air Force anti-air doctrine? Or Soviet anti-air doctrine?
Well, basically after mid-1943, the Stukas would no longer do interdiction missions. With some exceptions. So essentially around about the time of the Battle of Kursk that changed.
Did any nations adopt a similar design to the Stuka during after the war?
No.
I mean, there were the Italians and the Romanians got Stukas, but...
Yeah. That's it. No, the dive bomber concept died a justified death in World War II.
Was the Stuka already obsolete against the British and American aircraft in the early war?
Yes-ish. As much as any sort of dive bomber would have been obsolete from a defensive standpoint during that time. It's a loaded question because there's so many layers to it.
Wait a minute, night bombing Stuka. Well, the electronics were there to build one. German radar altimeters were really precise, so I would see coming it together if we could illuminate the target. Okay, that was not a question. Does the book mention the Junker 87C, and could it have taken off from the Graf Zeppelin with a torpedo and full fuel?
It does mention the sea, and there were there were trials on a mock field, and it seems to have worked.
I'm also not sure if I will return to Ecuador anytime soon. But I also don't drink beer, but we can drink something else. I usually in South America I usually drink Coca-Cola because you have it in nice glass bottles and ice cold. I really like that one.
Oh yeah, the old vintage ones. Yeah. Okay, my chat is still being an absolute nightmare.
How could Rudel survive 2,500 missions?
By being lucky.
And skillful. I guess it's both.
Yeah.
Lucky alone doesn't survive, but skillful alone doesn't neither. Imagery, repeat one of my questions. Was the Stuka capable of skip bombing? I know the IL-2 and Peshkas were capable of skip bombing into safe torpedoes. So skip bombing is not really dependent on the plane. Am I correct, Chris?
Yeah. Any plane can essentially skip bomb, but you do need to build up a certain amount of speed.
Okay. Will the book be available for sale later, or is it available only through funding? It will be available later, although with a certain delay, and the price might also change. So first off, we deliver all the books, like we did with the 2 previous books, and then there will be a certain amount of delay and enemy, and then it should be publicly available.
Is Psy still with us? I assume so.
I don't see any Stuka with us anymore. There is 2 planes. One is below us. I don't like that, what he's doing. But that's an 109. And the other one is high at 4 o'clock.
Okay, we're very close to the target. The problem is, because of the chat issue, I didn't climb enough, but we can still dive.
Why didn't the Stuka have gunboats with MG 131s?
Because it wasn't necessary. Also, yeah, I mean, the gunboats weren't used that much anyway.
I'm looking for a good overall book about the Stuka. If only such a book existed, I would even donate to crowdfunding for it. Do you perhaps have a recommendation?
An overall book?
Yes, a good overall book.
I mean, you can always go with Eddie Creek's JO87 book. That's sort of an overall thing. I'm very critical of the way he has, or rather his publisher has done the layout of the book. It's an absolute nightmare trying to find information in there. But as an overall, very nicely sort of visual book, that's a good choice. That's Eddie Creek, JU87.
Okay, I read from a German ace, he talked down the Soviet pilots. He said they didn't have sights and sometimes drew on them. Is that true? Someone here said they did. Just wondering if anyone else has info.
That the Soviets didn't have sights?
Yeah.
In some very early aircraft, perhaps, but it also should be remembered that, I mean, that doesn't. Yeah, I mean, they might have had a shortage at one point, but that doesn't mean that this was a constant thing.
Yeah. Well, Wilson, I'm looking. Okay, no, I had to do that. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna assume that we're over the target.
These languages seem extremely similar. I'm not sure what you're referring to.
Bernard, ready
Yep.
up.
Yes.
Oh, we're being shot at.
From where?
I don't know, from behind.
There was nothing I could see.
Okay, where's the train station? Where's the train station? Where's the freaking train station? It's supposed to be right here. Okay, I'm gonna...
You can't
Stop
do the
the
trap and dive, right? Okay,
Stop
there's
it.
something directly behind us.
Where's the train station?
He's chasing us, he's firing at us, we're engaged.
Okay, I'm diving. I found the train station. This is not a train station, actually.
Oh, I hit our plane. I hit him, I think, now.
Okay.
But I'm not sure if it's enough. I mean, 2 seem to be on his tail already, I hope. Is it that guy?
Where's the bloody train station?
Is this Stalingrad? There's a bomb which
well,
just exploded. It's next to a
Yeah, I
train
hit it,
line.
but that's not a train station. Where's the train station? Is that a train station? Should be right here. Usually there's a train and it's very easily to find. Oh, I found the train at least. Okay.
Something went down. I hope it was the guy behind us.
My chat is still bugged, by the way. If you're asking me stuff in my chat, sorry.
I need to scroll in my chat again. These languages seem extremely similar. Beer. Yeah, with some words it is, because likely they have the same. I strafed the train.
Let's see if I hit. I don't think I'm gonna hit. Went wide to the...
I think. Oh, next
Oh,
to
wow.
it, nice. I think you blew up several
Yeah. I
cars.
got most of the cars actually in the middle, yeah.
What is that? There's something behind us. There was something. 3 o'clock something?
Oh wow, that's a lot of AA on that train. I'm getting that frick out of here.
Oh! 9 o'clock, a lot of planes. A lot of planes. I'm not sure who is who.
Okay. If it's angry and shooting at us, it's enemy.
Yeah, I assume, but everything is far away and you're the pilot to figure it out. Damn it, where did this guy go? Okay, he went up there. Okay, fair enough.
Oh, I see something in front of us, a dogfight in front of us. 2 Germans chasing a Soviet pilot.
There's somebody behind us. Hi, okay, that's a friendly, yeah. Or at least it didn't engage us.
Okay, I'm engaging one.
Chris is doing some dogfighting. We are trailing smoke, it seems.
Are we?
And something exploded in the trees. Yeah, we have brown smoke. Not brown,
Gray.
gray. Oh no, it's gone now. I think it was just a bit. Probably because you went emergency power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I attacked the Soviet, but then Hound already got him.
So that was the guy that exploded in the trees?
Yes. Alright, let's go home.
Yeah. Strugglenauts, yeah. I'm not gonna repeat that what he said. Blasting mainstay gunner, yeah, skip over 3 areas, right one. I prefer Aces High though, and also Silver Wings for Bruce Dickinson is a really, I love that song. Do you know that, Chris? I think you don't know that. I should send it to you. A Silver Wings song from Bruce Dickinson. And I actually heard it at Wacken one time in live, so.
I'm still trying to fix my chat here so I can actually talk with people.
Oh wait, there's 3 enemy, 3, I always see enemy planes. It's like Sea of Thieves, because in Sea of Thieves everyone is an enemy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, we have 5 planes behind us, no 6.
Chat, I think I am back.
7. 8. 9. What the? 10. 10. There are 10 planes behind us. They're like everywhere. It was like I looked at the one furball, and then 2 came from the left side, and another one from the right, and another one.
Fighting?
I don't know. It's just they're flying. Okay, to our. That's a friendly, the closest one. One is going down. Yeah, one is going down, and he has a smoke trail. But
Okay. Let's just go home and load up some more gun parts, but maybe the machine gun ones, and we're gonna hit the artillery afterwards.
were friendly fire incidents common in aerial warfare during World War II?
Friendly fire incidents?
Yeah,
Constantly.
constantly.
Especially like bomber gunners shooting at their own escorts because they're extremely trigger happy. New pilots completely misidentifying their own aircraft. People just in a dogfight getting carried away to focus on shooting something down rather than checking the... Okay, watch our right. Okay.
What o'clock? Because right. Oh, 3
It's
o-
always pilot's person of view. So that would be sort of, yeah.
3 o'clock.
2 to, yeah, 5 o'clock, something like that.
I mean, I basically can't bear look at 2 o'clock. I have one question. Did tail gunners use binoculars?
Do their gunners use what?
Binoculars? Binocs?
Binocs.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. So,
Pilot's the same.
how do you see the planes? They all look like dots. Yeah, they are all dots. Yeah. That's
chat
my
is
main
back.
problem.
You have a question in my
Oh,
chat.
wait. We have one approaching directly from behind us. At 6 o'clock, I'm not sure what it was. Since you turned, I lost him.
Okay, let's turn again.
I think it's that guy.
Some damage. Oh, I see him.
He's chasing. No, it's a German.
Yeah, that's a German.
But there's another one also down there, but he's probably also a German.
yeah.
Can tail gunner shoot itself on tail? Are there limits to stop it? In real life there were. In game there apparently not, but you can't really damage, you can only hit the trim, because that was put in place to prevent grievers. Your channel is just epic. Thank you very much, Sega Giga Drive 5607. Skip me off Arcanus. How does it feel to be a Warper 2 R2D2? Yeah, the yellow nose is a good identifier.
That looks like an E7. No, actually, no, it's not. Is it?
I have a hard time. He's wiggling.
Yeah, it's an E7.
He's wiggling again.
Oh, we got an enemy. We shot down an enemy.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it you or was it me shooting the one guy?
No idea.
So, I mean, it was probably you, because else I would have gotten the kill, right? Or is it the plane mentioning?
I think it was you, because the only one I shot at went into the trees and Hound got him.
But yeah, but you hit him, right? So it could be that you got the...
Maybe.
Because I don't know if I hit the guy ever. So I think I hit him once because he was really close and I was also firing a lot. But the first time I thought I hit him, I actually hit us, but...
Okay, 1 second, I gotta remove somebody from my chat. There's a spam account here.
Ah, that's a really interesting question. How many missions was the Stuka pilot expected to survive in 1941 and 1942?
Expected to survive? All of them. If the survivability rate, I don't know, I would have to go through the data. Yes, he does have 2 MGs. It's an MG 81Z, so
Did
2
it-
MGs.
Did the Italians like the Stuka planes they had?
As far as I know, yes, but I don't think initially they had some issues with the training and getting used to that plane, because it was completely different to anything they had.
This game is IL-2 Battle of Stalingrad. Is there actually a good German book on night fighters? I worked with a museum that has a collection of AI radars and Luftwaffe ground control radars too.
On German night fighters, I would have to think about that. It's actually a topic that is a little bit unexplored in the recent literature. There is some older stuff.
I mean, one problem is I think that there's one book in German, because one person actually asked me to translate, and it was written by Kurowski, I think, so that's a problem.
Okay, looking at the chat, I completely missed where we're actually supposed to go.
How much did the Luftwaffe Kriegsmarine infighting delay the development of anti-ship weapons such as rocket-propelled bombs and guided munitions?
Say again.
How much did the inter-service rivalry between the Luftwaffe and the Kriegsmarine prevent or delay development of anti-ship weapons such as rocket-propelled bombs and guided munitions?
I wouldn't know right now.
That's a really difficult one.
I mean, rockets were never really a focus of the Luftwaffe until very later.
Rocket-propelled bombs.
Rocket-propelled guns. Yeah, I mean that came mainly when the Germans realized that they couldn't really dive bomb or didn't have any accuracy with horizontal bombers. So that was essentially a late war realization and also a late war project. So, or not really a late war, but like it came out of the experiences with the war. Oh, we've got flak. Very close. I'm throttling up.
Okay. See you later, Cannon Fodder. Enjoy your lunch.
Yeah, there's flak right behind us.
Yeah, there are 2 planes passing by.
3 o'clock.
One at 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 3 o'clock now. Plane. I'm not sure what it is.
That's German. I'm a little bit concerned about what happened in front of us because I think the Russian shot down a German. I see him. He's climbing up. No, that's a German. That one. Yeah, that's German. Okay, I'm gonna go land.
Do you think the Germans had other plans for nuclear atomic projects apart from Norway? I read up a bit on it, but it's quite a complicated and heated discussion generally. There was one book a few years ago I talked about that there was an atomic bomb test by the Germans. Then several historians, I think, made a book against that book, and I think a friend told me, who is also a historian, that he also made a second book, basically a rebuttal to the rebuttal. And I only knew a bit what I think I wrote about the book about Kummersdorf, which was the Army's weapons training grounds, or one of them. Thanks to Green Goblin Set, by the way, for sending me that. And that book is written rather mundane, but it reads a bit like a mystery novel, because basically about Kummersdorf we know very, very little, and they did a lot of stuff there, and afterwards the Soviets occupied it. And I also went to Kummersdorf and talked to the people there, and it was quite some funny and interesting stories. So yeah, it's like, I think there was this funny thing that I asked Peter from Tank Archives, is there anything on Kummersdorf, and he said no, basically not. Because in one of the Germans book I read that once the Soviets took over Kummersdorf, or one of the Außenstellen. What's Außenstellen in English? Chris?
The external. Oh wait, so we got 1 plane, we got 2 railroad targets, and 8 heavy weapons, which includes 4 machine guns and 4 AA guns on that train.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, why I can't see my points, statistics? Where did you see that?
I think you would have to. Are you still in spectate?
Oh no, mission result 0 points.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah.
That's not how it should be, but yeah.
Yeah, it's not sure. So
okay, let's do one last one
Yeah.
with some machine guns.
So what is Außenstelle?
Außenstelle, I don't know, an external post.
Yeah, so it was a subsidiary installation, and I think they gave all the research or something about it to the Soviets according to German source, and I asked Peter, and he said, I basically didn't find anything so far. And I think they also tried to look or ask the Americans about Kummersdorf, because since the Soviets had something there during Cold War, they definitely sent their spy satellites and over there. But this is also hearsay, and they know that, yeah, we didn't get anything from them either. So Kummersdorf sounds like a big mystery in many regards.
Yeah. Plane is there.
What happened to German attack planes in the late war period? Oh, a duck.
In the late war period?
Yeah.
So the Henshu 129 and the Ju-87s with the gun pods were essentially put in very small Panzerjägerstaffeln, which were generally between sort of 8 to 12 aircraft, and those were attached to the close air support Gruppen, which are the Schlachtgeschwader Gruppen, and obviously those are within the Schlachtgeschwaders. as sort of this special unit to combat tanks. Oh, by the way, we're on the ground, so it's sellout time once again. Everybody, go to stukabook.com. Let's put that in the chat again, and check out our campaign for the book. It includes some fantastic documents, primary documents from the Luftwaffe, which we will translate and also annotate with a lot of footnotes and introduction chapters, giving you the best information on the J87. Well, maybe not the best, but a lot of good information that you won't get anywhere else. I wouldn't say the best. There's some really good books out there on the J87. And that concludes sellout time. The next one is going to be you, Bernhard, because I'm doing all the heavy lifting.
Yeah. This asked, what about Austrian armored vehicles? Did you make a video about them, old and new? Nope, not yet. I mean, there are a limited amount of them. I mean, the Saurer Schützenpanzer comes to mind, which is a post-war thing. And I think I recently saw a book secondhand, but I didn't buy it, about the Austrian army in 1937, and I think it has a vehicle on them. So might happen at one point, but yeah, it's the thing is, I don't have the literature on it. I would have to read up on it. I would have access or something. It's general. I'm trying to finish up the basics for the Wehrmacht, and I'm still far away. What are your opinions about? It's too complicated.
There's a good question.
Sebastian.
Will we do another live stream next weekend in support of the crowdfunder?
Yeah, that will be the final live stream, and I don't think we'll fly there. It will be mostly talking, right?
Yeah, it's probably going to be talking.
Isn't that a 37 mil?
Sorry?
Why do I hear sirens? Why do I hear boss music?
I think what you're hearing is not the sirens, but my brakes. Oh no, sirens as in, yes, sirens as in air raid sirens. Yes.
Yeah?
Enemies here. There's an enemy at the airfield.
I
Let's do
suspected it.
A donut, here we go.
I think the gun was actually a 37 mil, but it might be wrong. Was the Hannibal 2 a real thing or just an Allied fever dream? I only seen rumors and a scale model. Chris.
The
Yeah.
Hannibal 2?
Yeah, the Reichsflugscheibe, I think.
Yeah, that's nonsense. I mean, sure enough, I mean, there are so many things that were put to paper. That doesn't mean that they were real. Like, okay, let's throttle up and take off. Alarm start here, actually. Did I open my routes? Yes, I did.
Green Goblin said Sauber Schützenpanzer sounds like a candy or some disgusting nuclear specialty. Well, it's quite a. I think you can actually see me sit in one driving around at the Bunker Museum. I think there should be some in the video. Was there any self-propelled anti-aircraft armored vehicles? Yes, the Wirbelwind, the Möbelwagen, the Kugelblitz. I mean, at least one. Is this an enemy? No. The Ostwind. And I mean, it really depends. The armored the half tracks were, well, they had a gun shield. I'm not sure if this counts as armored. And I think some of them also had armored drivers. Fahrkanzel?
I see something coming in 10 o'clock. I don't know what it is yet.
Did one high?
There is also flak high, yes. And there is a
10. Okay, 10. I was looking at 7 o'clock. Oh yeah, I see now what you mean. Yeah, there are two.
There's somebody diving. That's a Soviet diving on Us? No, on Psy, I think. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. He's gonna pull up into us. No, he's right here. I see him.
I have no idea where he is.
He's 6 o'clock, he's getting hit. Somebody scored some hits.
I don't see anything on my 6.
He's, no, not 6 anymore. It changes all constantly. He is in front of us.
Good.
I shot in his direction. Let's just say that.
Was it that guy? That's a good question.
He's passing. He's 6 now. The venting guy.
Wenting? Oh, that's it.
And it's smoke. He's going in. Somebody just got him.
Okay, there's a Stuka behind us. That's probably Psy.
Yeah. Psy actually got him. Okay. I shoot him, Psy.
Fred 1608.
Yeah.
Nice. Don't shoot the tail. Okay, there are 4 planes on our 6 or around our back. No, actually it's 6. I missed. Wait, what was just okay? Here it is. Those are 2 Stukas.
Yeah, I think Psy has bombs.
Yeah, 1 Stuka has bombs, and yeah, he has the horseman.
Yeah.
Something crashed there. Favorite Maiden album? Whew. That's a hard one. Favorite Iron
I
Maiden
don't
album.
have 4 producer editions. In our first book we had 5. In our second we had 6.
No, we had also 5. In the first we had 3. Then we had 5.
Yeah.
I actually said it's too many.
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys in the chat want to see more producer editions, please let us know. That is like something we could use maybe in the next campaign. Because for us it's always hard to judge how many people would like to have something like that.
I mean, favorite Iron Maiden album, I'd probably say Life After Death, but also the real Life Death, that one. I also like that one. So the Life After Death I think has the best combination. It's not really a live album, whereas the real Life Death one sounds like more like a real concert. The thing is, I didn't like it at first, but after a few concerts I really start to enjoy it. So of course you probably want to have a regular album. For a regular album it's kind of hard. I mean, for me one of the most important albums was probably the Brave New World, because it was one of the albums, it came out when I was already a Maiden fan, Iron Maiden fan, but I mean, Peace of Mind with the Trooper, Number of the Beast with also a lot of great songs, and Power Slave with Aces High. It's really hard. I would say not the first 2 ones, but they also have great songs. But then I'm more a fan of Bruce Dickinson. Yeah, there are so many good Iron Maiden albums.
What are we talking about?
Iron Maiden albums.
Oh, okay, I know nothing about that.
Yeah,
Question in the chat.
you heretic.
When did you decide to start working
No,
on this
infidel,
book?
sorry.
When did I decide to start working on this book? So the idea came some time ago, a couple of years ago, but obviously we went through a couple of different books first. You can also, I think, check them out in the description of the stream. There's a couple of books linked there that we previously did. And yeah, so now we decided to go with the Luftwaffe, and we found some cool files on the Stuka, so we've decided to do that. Also, no hands.
Sebastian, would the question be more appropriate to ask another streamer? Yeah, I think so. I'm not sure if it was about Galen, yeah, then it was a complicated one, because there were 2 or 3 titles, and I think he only had 1, but I might be wrong.
Oh, trim. This is why trimming works. No hands. No hands.
Thomas K notes, wow, that is the place where my grandpa's had been for a couple of years. Still amazed how lucky he was to survive all that. Yeah, I agree.
As an aviation enthusiast, I should know that the singer of Iron Maiden flies his own 747. Yeah, I don't know that.
Yeah, Bruce Dickinson's is the pilot, and I think he also did.
Oh, wait, what's his name?
Bruce Dickinson.
Oh yeah, then I have heard of him. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think he also might have a history degree. I might be wrong there. He
Yeah.
was also, I think, a world class or rather well fencer, and I think he also did at least one video about a plane. I think for World of Warplanes maybe, or was it some museum or something.
So Bernhard from Military is to visualize is the tail gunner. We've got Psy next to us. We've got, I think, Strider or Striker. I can't remember exactly.
I could shoot him down and we would get a message.
No.
I probably wouldn't hit him anyway.
Approach. That's a very straightforward, efficient approach that we will not be doing. I think Sheriff and Hound are still doing an escort, or at least Hound is.
What is the extra feature included in the Blues edition of the book? You get your name mentioned there.
That guy in chat. That's the third Stuka.
I hope this is not an enemy. No, it's not. I mean, else he would have shot already, and everyone else would have probably shot.
Escort has this nasty habit of making you very trigger happy.
Yeah, I mean,
they should just stay away.
It's like, I know there's close escort and there's high escort, but I think the last time I did this was in the Battle of Britain game, in the strategic game, but I'm not sure if they always flew by.
No. Not like that. Usually they would fly by and to make themselves known. And obviously, as I say that, they're giving us some flybys. Oh,
Favorite air combat movie? Mine is Blue Max. I don't really have. Pardon, is there something going on?
Where's something going on?
You said something, sorry.
No, I was just saying I thought there was somebody at 5 o'clock and there was, but I think it's heading away from us. It's at 6
There are three planes further away at 5 o'clock now, and one is moving to the 6. My favorite air combat movie, his is Blue Max. I don't really have one, I think. And you, Chris?
I mean, I'm gonna say that Top Gun is a documentary everybody should watch. And that's gonna get everybody triggered in chat.
I mean, yeah, Top Gun. I really like Top Gun. I mean, I also saw it in okay, there's one taking close by, but yeah, it's too friendly moving.
No, I mean, Memphis Belle is pretty good. If cheesy, then there is Tora from an aviation perspective. That's pretty good. I like Flyboy because of just one scene. It's a very cheesy movie. But there's one scene that's really, really good that I appreciate. So yeah, there's different movies out there that can be very good for their own particular reason.
I have two good questions for you. The tail gunners issued binoculars for identification of friend or foe, and did the Spanish use Stukas after World War II?
I don't think they used Stukas after World War II. The only one I heard about using Stukas after World War II was, I think, one of the Eastern European countries, but only for a very brief time. Was it Czechoslovakia?
Probably. They used at least... They had several, I think they had Sturks, and they also used the Sonderkraftfahrzeug 52, which they called, I think, OT 710.
The Germans, or rather the Slovakians, built a factory within there.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of industry there, because Czechoslovakia, when it was part of the Austro-Hungarian Empire, was basically one of the major iron or industrial hubs and also weapons hubs. So,
Yeah.
and that continued. So were binoculars used for identification friend or foe?
Certainly, yes, but I don't know.
I mean, were they issued? Sorry.
Issued, I don't think they were specifically issued. Also make sure you save some ammo for enemy fighters. Oh, nice hit, Psy. Nice hit.
Yeah, I only gave away one short burst. But my aim is totally off anyway. Okay, there are a lot of planes going on again.
I'm wondering if there's still some artillery positions here, because I'm not really seeing Yeah, there's no RT guns here. The positions for the guns are there, but there's no artillery guns inside the position. Kind of annoying. That doesn't give us much to shoot at. The trucks are destroyed.
Oh,
Oh!
fuck!
Yeah,
Really?
that's what I was wondering. Oh no. Was that flak or was that a fighter?
That was a fighter. Something
don't
dropped
see.
into the river.
I
There's
see, yeah. There's a fighter behind us.
Really?
Attacking the Stukas.
Yeah, I see it now. The problem is there's always so many planes. Then the one time I look away. It's a Stuka.
There's a dogfight developing. Let's try to get involved. I see one right straight in front of me. Sadly, he's extending.
There's one Stuka trailing. There's one thing went down. We're also trailing white smoke or white fluid. I don't know.
Got hit, but I'm wondering if he's going down. Yeah, he went into the trees.
Nice.
Oh, one behind us, right behind us.
No, that's friendly. Oh, which you mean? I mean this is a Stuka. There's a Stuka trailing behind us, but he's also trailing smoke.
That's already changed. Yeah, there's one straight ahead of us.
Something dropped in the river again.
Oh, I just don't have the lift. Come on, give me power! Power! Oh, no, I can't. No,
No.
big mistake. I'll try, chat. I try to give you guys some action.
Will you
ICG, well done. ICG, well done.
will you ever do a video detailing the imports of Skoda Works and its eventual bombing? Maybe, could be. Did Germany misallocate limited production capacity to aircraft and armor that could have done better to trucks, which would have given them better logistics? This is at least one PhD thesis, which was not written so far. So
that's kind of annoying. There were no artillery guns there to do anything with.
So
okay, I think how many people are in the chat right now?
185 on my side.
Cool. So I will leave it to you to make the final plug for our book.
Oh me, I'm so good at advertising.
Go for it.
So
show me your skills of advertising.
So we would be really glad if you check out our book or our crowdfunding campaign for our book, the Stuka book. The link is currently visible. It's also stukabook.com, so you can check it out. If you already pledged, thank you very much. The campaign still runs now, I think 9 days. I think next weekend on Sunday it runs out.
Yeah, we're gonna have another stream as well.
And
but yeah, it's 9 days. Get it now.
And then we have some pledge goal left, which will add more information to the book. And if you want to look what work we did before, there are links usually in our regular videos. I think I don't have it in this video, where you can also check it out before if you're not sure if you want to see that. Main difference to the previous two campaigns, this book is only in English because it's way more stuff, so it would be probably 400 pages or more if we did it in both languages. So it's only English this time.
It would be 600.
Yeah, so Chris had a little bit of a fire discipline issue when selecting documents.
I'm giving you all what you want.
Yeah, you're greedy. You're greedy when it comes to you, yeah. I'm more like focused. You can see on my videos. My videos are usually between the 10 and 20 minutes range, but Chris always goes overboard.
I like to give the people what they want.
Yeah. Because overextension was never a problem in German history.
Hey, it's at least we're consistent.
Consistently failing? No.
Consistently overextending. Anyway, talk more about the book. What's the link again? Tell me what's the link again?
Stukabook.com. I was writing in the chat now.
What's in the book? Tell them what's in the book.
It's the doctrine of the German.
This is everybody. This is the pains that Germans have trying to promote themselves. This is the big difference with the Anglo-Americans. We're trying to learn from them.
Yeah, I'm really bad. This is also the reason why Chris is our marketing guy now.
I'm trying.
Yeah, you're really good at it. So
Yeah.
I'm looking now at the table of contents. Oh, we don't have one in this version. So so the first one is about basically about aerial tactics. I mean, focused on the Stuka, and then we have also the education or the training for dropping bombs in a dive, which I already corrected, which is quite extensive. I think it's about 50 pages or 70.
That's the biggest document in there.
It's basically a complete Luftwaffe regulation, which also comes with several, like a Wurfbuch, like a dive bomb or a throw book. And then the other document is like...
It's essentially official documents that would have been also filled in by the examiners when you're going through your checkout flight for dive bombing.
Yeah.
And it includes the complete curriculum as well as in terms of what sort of drops you were supposed to make in order to check out on the Stuka.
And then there is like a pamphlet for the night missions of the Junker 87, which notes like general points, then what are the requirements, what should you consider by weather, also what is important for the organization on the ground and for the start and everything, and how do you identify ships, targets on the coast and on lands, so ground targets and everything. And then there is the thing on the D1, so on the Sondereinbauten.
Yeah, on the siren.
Ah, that's the siren. Okay, that's the part about the siren. So and what is important here? We don't just translate those pamphlets and regulations. We also put all things in a glossary and footnotes, like there is this term, there's this word, and then we explain what this meant, or there was this person mentioned, and then we write, okay, he was in charge of that and that, so that you have it's not like such a book you read it and then you have more questions when you finished it, because like I think I started now adding to the glossary and I think we have already 30 to 50 entries.
Yep.
So we did this in our previous books as well. In the first book it was most limited, but in the second book, in the Sturmzug book, we had a quite extensive glossary, and several people mentioned, hey, that was really good. And I was also quite proud about the glossary, I must add here. So, and it's all, if possible, we go with primary sources from the war. We don't go with translated. And also Chris is, for instance, looking up, sometimes they have claims like they sank that many ships or something. And Chris then looks into British documents or American documents to confirm if that's true or not. So we are not going like, okay, we don't believe what they write if they do something like that. So that's what we do on our channel. So we try to do a historian's work, like, okay, makes this sense? Is this true, or what does this mean in the context of the time?
Exactly.
Well, Are you happy now?
I'm extremely happy. I mean, you could have said buy our book a couple of times more, but yes, I think people got the message, and it's good that they know exactly what they're buying as well. Make sure you read through the whole text as well in Nigogo, of course. But with that being done, thank you very much also to Gumby for the donation. I didn't want to interfere there with Bernhard giving his absolute fantastic introduction to our project. Thank you very much for that. And yeah, as always, guys, we're going to have another stream next weekend. Make sure you are sort of following us on social media, Twitter and Facebook, as well as keeping an eye sort of on the community page on YouTube as well. We'll post all the information there. And yeah, thanks very much for being there. Like the 100 to 300 people that have been constantly coming in and out. Thank you very much, and have a great day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are. Have a pleasant day. Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.